Unless you're really lucky, you're going to be using your putter at least 18 times around. This buying guide will help you pick the right one for you. There's no doubting it, the one area of the game that causes everyday golfers the most stress is putting. It's also one of the most personal equipment choices. That old saying, drive for show, putt for dough, really couldn't be more accurate. You can't overstate the importance of putting. Just like the rest of the bag, putter technology is constantly advancing, so there's lots of new features to consider when making this part of your game less stressful. Fundamentally, putters can be put into one of two categories: face balanced or toe hang. Face balanced putters describe putters that have a face that faces upwards when you balance the shaft on your finger. This will mean that the centre of gravity is directly below the axis of the shaft. Face balanced putters tend to open less on the backswing and close less on the follow through, which is why they're recommended to players with a straight putting stroke. Toe hang putters are putters whose toe wants to point to the ground when you balance the shaft on your finger. This means that the centre of gravity is not directly below the shaft axis. Toe hang putters are more inclined to open on the backstroke and close on the follow through. Therefore, they're better suited to players with a slight arc in their putting stroke. However, not all putters are designed to be fully face balanced or fully toe hang, as there's some models that sit somewhere in between. The next key element of putters is head design. The oldest and most traditional type of putter is a blade. It's got a slightly smaller head, but this classic design has been the most popular putter in golf since forever. The simple, flat look was obviously much easier to produce back in the early days of golf club production. Since the mid-60s, blade putters have evolved to be more peripheral or heel-toe weighted designs. And this adds more consistency and forgiveness, and they tend to be more toe-hung in balance. Much like modern drivers having larger heads to provide more consistency and forgiveness off the tee, modern mallet putter design offers the same level of forgiveness on the greens. The deep design of the putter's head allows brands to lower and deepen the CG. This also increases MOI. Now, we've got videos explaining what CG and MOI are, so be sure to check them out. The design tends to reduce side spin and helps improve performance on off-centre strikes. They tend to be more face balanced than blade putters and therefore are suited to players with a slightly more straight back, straight through stroke. There are three types of putter faces: metal, insert or milled, and golfers tend to choose their preference based on the way they feel. Metal face putters are typically made from steel, but in the past they've been made from all manner of things, from bronze, brass, aluminium, copper and even titanium. One of the benefits of metal face putters is the noise it produces. It's very easy to tell how good your strike was. For a softer feel and potentially a bit more forgiveness, a putter with an insert face could be the way to go. Having a lightweight material inserted into the face of the putter instead of metal allows weight to be redistributed around the putter head. This increases MOI and potentially forgiveness as well. A poor putting stroke can cause skidding and bouncing of the golf ball. A milled putter face can help reduce this issue. The grooves on a milled putter help achieve forward motion and keep the ball on line. Putter shafts are almost always made of steel, but where the shaft meets the putter head is where there's a few options. Essentially, there's three main options: heel shaft, centre shaft and offset. On heel shafted putters, as the name suggests, the shaft connects directly with the putter head on the end nearest to the golfer, the heel. Centre shafted putters connect in the same way, however, as the name suggests, they meet the putter in the centre of the putter head lengthways. Another variation in some putters is offset at the hosel. This is when the hosel bends backwards to move the bottom of the shaft ahead of the face of the putter. This then draws the player's hands ahead of the ball through impact. One of the reasons why people may choose an offset hosel is it can help with setup and alignment. Finding the right length of putter for your height and stroke is key to producing quality strikes and consistent putting. The wrong length of putter can lead to bad posture and inconsistent contact. These days, you really are spoilt for choice when it comes to putter grip options. From different sizes, shapes, colour, texture, you name it really. But ultimately, it comes down to your personal preference. At Golf Warehouse, we've got a huge range of the world's leading brands of putters, plus special areas for you to try them out. We'd love for you to come in store. We can help you pick the right one for you that hopefully you'll be using a lot less. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also check out our awesome content over here. We'll see you soon.